Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, there are winter storms and then there are winter storms. This, my friends, is a winter storm. Snow coming down in droves. We'll see if we can thaw out our announcing team of Dan Stevens, Peter O'Keefe, and Susie Colbert. Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers. It's game time. Steven.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hi, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to historic Lambeau Field. Here with me in the booth, my longtime associate, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, this game has got a playoff atmosphere with a chance at the #1 spot in the division at stake.
Well, the pressure's on, Dan. You better believe it. Can secure #1 in their division with a win. And with these kind of matchups, it all comes down to rhythm. Whatever team can establish an offensive and defensive rhythm earliest will come away with the win.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
I choose tails. Tails. We'll receive.
Ryan Longwell kicking off for the Packers.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Longwell kicks it off to begin the game. Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20. The weather is a factor, and ESPN's very own Susie Colbert has some information for us. Susie.
Thanks, Dan. The snow is falling heavily right now and is really starting to blanket the field. The players are struggling to keep warm, and these conditions are definitely going to affect their play on the field. Dan, back to you.
Susie, thank you.
Jermaine Wiggins barely got his mitts on a piece of that one, but was unable to maintain control.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
Culpepper airs this one to the left sideline, and it's complete at the 44. Finally stopped at the 41. It will be first down.
Marcus Robinson faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Maybes penetrates and stops that back at the 44. Bennett gets the toss and runs into traffic, crosses the field.
Nail Diggs is not going to let them get back to the line here. Look how he just rolls into the back. Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Howie goes in motion. LaTorre makes the sack just behind the line. That will bring up 4th down.
Shotgun, shotgun.
Culpepper really rifles this pass and did fall.
Keenan Howie does a quick out here to get open. The ball zings to him, but it's incomplete.
A dicey call there, especially since they didn't make it. They handed over some choice field position.
Yeah, Dan, a punt would have made a heck of a lot more sense to me right here.
The Packers offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 47-yard line. Green makes the catch out to the left and loses yards on that one.
Antoine Winfield was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Green will get the handoff and chews up about 4 on the play. Third down with the tight end right.
4 wideouts versus nickel coverage. Let's see who wins this one.
Chapman goes in motion. Walker catches the hard throw and is at the 20. Chased down at the 3.
Javon Walker fights for every inch of turf he can get. Watch here as he makes the catch.
Right there, and then he runs for a few more.
Well, look at those numbers from last year. That is impressive. Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan.
Green has his number called on first down and gets the touch.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the deep.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Longwell rockets this one deep. Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 19.
Mawelde Moore got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Vikings were stopped on fourth down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 19-yard line. Bennett loses 2, and that brings up second down.
Grady Jackson was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Goal 16.
Bennett goes in motion. Culpepper lofts this one out to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Mark Roman is a good defensive player down there. Fifth-year man out of Louisiana State and a good tackler. When you're on the D, there's nothing more important than wrapping up, and he's proven that he can do just that.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Burleson catches.
Nate Burleson does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look.
First and 10. Vikings, 34.
Culpepper rifles this one hard over the middle, and
Dante Culpepper makes a terrific completion in double coverage here.
First and 10.
Zakori crushes him behind the line at the 50.
Chukwuekwori targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down, 13 yards to go. Bennett picked up about 7.
Impressive yards in the ground here. Check it out. Boy, that's some nice running. It's all about field vision. And if you can see where you have room to roam, good things happen.
Nice gain, and that puts them in a very convertible third down situation.
Yeah, you know, Dan, my last convertible was a 72 Nova.
You know, Peter, it's no wonder you...
Dante Culpepper had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look. If it wasn't for that scramble, he would have been toast.
Watch the pass. Here it comes. Watch the throw. Watch the throw. Down. Set. Liz.
Burleson goes in motion.
Blue 19.
Bennett chews up 9 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Michael Bennett played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Diggs tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Nail Diggs got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Culpepper zings it to the right side, and this one is incomplete.
Al Harris closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
That was a fantastic job by the defense to stop what would have been a first down.
I love to see Big D on third and short situations. Fourth down, defenses love to hear that from the refs.
Moore makes the catch on the right sideline, and that's a touchdown.
Mawelde Moore is going to make the catch right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good.
Hey, way to go.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks it off. Davenport fields it all the way back at the 7. Breaks a tackle. Tackled at the 25.
Najee Davenport got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Packers had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Green carries it for the third time and picks up a couple.
That's the end.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1, and we're all tied. Second down, tight end to the left. Green gets the call again and heads upfield, breaks a tackle.
This is a great run, Dan. Look at the yards he chews up. Marv throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 39. The Vikings have it. Pushed out at the 49. Corey Chavis goes for the ball, knowing the snow makes it pretty hard to hang on to, and he's able to knock it loose for the fumble. He used the elements to his advantage right there.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Vikings want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at the 49-yard line. Moss didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Al Harris did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Wiggins goes in motion. Then carries it off the toss and chews up about 4 on the play.
Come on, guys, keep them out. Only 3. Down. Set.
Moss makes a nice catch, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Randy Moss made the catch without any challenge from the defense, and he took advantage of it.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Culpepper throws a high, long one to the right, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Culpepper throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Mike McKenzie got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
A nice defensive play will give him his 2nd batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Campbell drops it, and they will turn it.
Kelly Campbell. Well, Dan, they had to have liked the call, but I don't think they liked the result. Watch the replay here. He couldn't quite haul that one in. Tough mid-range incompletion.
They could have punted it away and chose to go for it on 4th down. Now, will that cost them?
Well, with the score this close, it's hard to say, but you never want to hand the other guy an edge.
The Packers fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their 39-yard line. Green carries it past scrimmage and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Green takes it off the toss and passes the line. Breaks free.
Mon Green sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
A well-designed. Martin goes in motion. Green picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Second down from the shotgun.
Good. Motion.
Green carries it for the 4th straight time and rambles for about 5.
Brian Williams with the tackle.
Let's stop him here, team.
3rd and
Keep
3.
him out of field goal range,
Ball
baby.
at the 43.
Down. Set.
Rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. 4th down coming up. Sander gets ready to punt this away.
82 to make the return.
Sander gets the ball and punts it away. Howery fields the punt at the 14. Brought down at the 19.
Keenan Howery didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
1st and 10.
The Vikings could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 19-yard line. Bennett takes it for his 8th carry and chews up about 4 on the play.
2nd and 6. Ball at the Vikings 23-yard line.
Second down with the tight end right.
Down. Set. Switch. Black 22. Switch. Black 22.
Gets the sack.
Keeping it glory, gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 3 tackles and 2 sacks.
Culpepper lets it go here, and it's tipped.
Mike Hawthorne does a great job reacting when he sees the passes off base and steps in to catch it. The snow can be such a wild card in the passing game.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
Packers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 34-yard line. Green catches the bullet out left and loses yards on that one.
Antoine Winfield targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Ferguson goes in motion. Favre zips it to the left sideline, and the ball is caught at the 28. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Green gains 8 yards, and that brings up second down.
I'm on you, I'm on you. Throw back, down, set.
Green dodges this one way out right and gets in for...
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Longwell booms a beauty here. Howery runs out for a touchback. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
First and 10, Minnesota.
The Vikings were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Bennett gets the handoff and ends up losing about 3. Culpepper throws a big high lob, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Dante.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Voss catches. The Vikings take their first timeout.
First and 10. Ball at the Vikings, 44-yard line.
Culpepper throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Nick Barnett came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Howery goes in motion. No good. Incomplete.
Keenan Howery went for the mid-range completion on that one, but didn't get it.
Peter, they cannot seem to connect on the long ball. They've taken some shots there, but nothing is working.
Yeah, their timing is off. They need to go to shorter passes.
Culpepper really rifles this pass, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Randy Moss tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. That's his 4th ball thrown.
Curtis Fuller in man coverage and played it pretty tight. Tight enough for the incompletion.
They were in a high-pressure situation there, Peter, with the 4th down conversion, and they could not get it.
They just didn't gel on that play.
They'll turn it over now. The Packers offense takes the field with the clock at 2. Favre throws this one way downfield, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Packers are out in front, 14-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Vikings should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Marcus Cuckoo Kachoo Mr. Robinson is going to come up with a big play here in the deep ball. Have a look. The Packers, after a stop on fourth down, the Packers with the ball at the 45. Javon Walker came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 41-yard play that set up a Packer touchdown. The Vikes answering right back. Vikes behind by 7. Mewelda Moore found a soft spot on the defense, and it worked to his advantage. They tie it up, 7-all. The Packers now in the second quarter. Brian Williams comes up big here as this ball's out, and he's in the right spot for the recovery. Game tied, 7-all. Mike Hawthorne shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Packers have it off an interception, already inside field goal range. Amon Green would find an opening here, and he was off. A 14-yard touchdown for the Packers. The Vikes still late in the second quarter. Vikes back by 7. Dante Culpepper connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers are holding on to a lead.
Number 8 kicking off for the Vikings.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling boots the second half kickoff away. Ferguson fields the second half kickoff at the 13. Stopped at the 40. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. The Packers bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 40-yard line. Favre lobs this one a bit, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
5-yard penalty and loss of down. Second
Brett
down.
Favre was past the line of scrimmage on that play, which made the pass irrelevant. That was an illegal forward pass.
Ball at the Packers' 35-yard line.
Driver grabs the fastball over the middle and gains about 12 yards.
Third and 3. Ball at the Packers' 47-yard.
Green goes right up the middle and gets tackled short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Chris Claiborne made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be fourth down. Howery gets it at the 14. Tackled at the 23.
Keenan Howery did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Vikings haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 23-yard line. Williams carries it off right tackle and picks up a couple. Robinson makes the catch out to the left, and
Marcus Robinson has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last two passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Bennett will get the carry on first down, and
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the...
First and 10.
Switch.
41.
Black 85.
Robinson breaks down the lob, and
Marcus Robinson faces down two defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice.
Screen.
First and goal.
Watch the screen. Let
Ball
me
at the
down.
6-yard
Check
line.
goal. 21. Check goal.
Washington gets the sack at the 8.
Down.
Stop at the 4.
Well, I bet we see the pass here, right to his go-to receiver. Mike McKenzie got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you've been obliterated?
Moore catches it in the flat, and he's in for the score.
Mawelde Moore catches this one easily with no one around to stop him. Where was the defense? Well, they were nowhere on this play, which made that an easy catch.
And that's another touchdown for him. I don't want to say anything against him, but I gotta think even he is surprised.
Well, he's definitely having a banner day, Dan, and that's the great thing about football. Anybody can step up.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Ellen kicks a short one. Fisher fields the short kick at the 18. Breaks a tackle. Tackled at the 36.
Tony Fisher got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Packers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 36-yard line. Favre throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards. Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Henderson goes in motion. 32. Green barges off right guard and takes it upfield. 30, 25, 10, 5. He's in for the touchdown.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is... Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Now the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Longwell booms a beauty here. Moore fair catches it at the 1. The Vikings offense takes the field, and their running game really hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as they start at their own 20-yard.
Marcus Robinson has a small crowd of defenders working him, and yet still makes... Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
Burleson makes the catch on the right sideline.
Dante Culpepper throws into a crowd here, and by some miracle gets a...
First and 10. Ball on 36 yards.
Bennett gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Irvin was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I got in touch with the team doctor, and apparently he's broken his foot. Guys, back to you.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. Bennett will get the carry on second down, and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Randy Moss is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Anderson makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Dante Culpepper was past the line of scrimmage on that play, which made the pass irrelevant. That was an illegal forward pass.
How could they do that? They were in field goal range, and they could have closed the gap.
Instead, the penalty knocks them out of field goal range.
22. Switch.
Culpepper throws a heater right sideline, and it's off. Incomplete.
Keller Campbell looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
Not much success to be had on the right side for this passing game, Peter. They have been off over there.
Yeah, I'd go somewhere else if I were them.
No dice, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Randy Moss had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his first drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed.
Culpepper rifles this one hard over the middle, and
Al Harris took care of his part of the field during this play. He plays the zone perfectly and disrupts the pass. Watch this. Yep, and the pass falls incomplete. That's great coverage.
they really pressed their luck by going for it on 4th and long, and then their luck ran out.
Yeah, it would have been pretty cool if they had made it, though.
But they'll give up the ball on down. Green punches this one left.
Second and 5. Ball at the Packers' 38-yard line.
Down! Listen up! Go 27! Listen up! Go 27! Hut, hut.
Green chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 3rd down.
Brian Russell brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Packers are out in front, 21-14.
Down! Check! Gray 14! Check! Gray 14! Hut!
Green takes this one way out left and gets the first and more. 10, and he's in for the touchdown.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style. There's no... Up over 7,000 running yards, as you can see, and that's a great job.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Longwell kicks this one away. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball.
Culpepper lofts this one out to the left, and it's caught at the 46. First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Pro! Check to this side! Check to this side! Down! Set!
Bennett gets the toss and runs into traffic. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. As we can see here, we've got the injuries that have accrued over the season, and I can tell you, each one of these guys was hard to lose. Injuries are a fact of life in the NFL. You have to push on and field the best team possible.
Culpepper throws this one over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Al Harris didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Harris makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Please make this one a little bit harder for me.
Culpepper makes the pass, and it's caught at the 34.
Randy Moss had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Peter.
Well, there's the millennium mark, 1,000 yards this season. What a player.
Howard snags the missile, and the ball's loose. And he stopped right there.
Ahmad Carroll delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there.
Coach Tice doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Minnesota is challenging whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it an incompletion and overturn it.
The play has been ruled an incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Minnesota will not be charged a timeout. Second down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Watch the pass!
5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
The Vikings dawdled back there, and that gave them a delay of game penalty.
Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Anderson hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Culpepper throws a beauty to the right side. And
Dante Culpepper makes a terrific.
Watch the pass!
First and 10.
Watch the throw! Watch the
Ball
throw!
at the 20-yard line.
Bennett takes it for his 14th carry and picks up a couple.
Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Nick Barnett really yanked on that helmet back there, so the personal foul call was a good one. You can't pull someone's face mask like that.
Down! Check! Goal 16! Check! Goal 16!
Brought down at the 8. Back down at the 1.
Shotgun! 16 inside! 16 down! Set!
Well, they can run, but they also have a go-to receiver in there. Let's watch.
Number 8 to attempt the extra point. Number 12, holding.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks it off. Davenport fields the kickoff at the 1. Fights off the tackle. Tackled hard at the 24. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turn the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Packers offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Green gets the call on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Amon Green went over the defense to get the yardage. Dan, sometimes it can be pretty risky to hurdle tacklers like that. You can get upended pretty good. That time, however, it all worked out.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Green has his number called on second down and rambles for about 5.
Come on, Green played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Martin goes in motion.
Blue 44! Blue 44! Hut, hut! Hut, hut!
Green is at the 45. Eventually runs out at the 45. First down. First down. The clock is stopped at 1:56.
45-yard line.
Down! Set! Blue!
Green takes it across the line, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run. Second down, tight end to the left.
Ball with the Packers, 49.
They'll take their sweet time getting this play off, Dan. There's no reason for them to hurry the snap.
34!
Green carries it yet again. And the Vikings take their first timeout.
Third and
Look at the
6.
numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Rips it. The Vikings will take a timeout. That's their second. Sandler lines up for the punt.
Formation. Number 82 to make the return.
Sandler takes the snap and punts it away. Howery fields the punt at the 15. Dodges a tackle.
Keenan Howery didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Vikings will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:14. Culpepper gets all of his arm into this pass, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down. First down from the shotgun. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down.
Down! Set! Shotgun, shotgun!
The Vikings take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Howard goes in motion. Gets the sack, and the clock will continue to run. Culpepper tosses it down the left side, and the ball's caught at the 26. First down, 10 yards to go.
Razor, razor, razor! Gun, gun, gun!
Robinson reels in the football. And
Marcus Robinson faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
that's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason.